Hi, this is Freya with another edition of How to Sing That Song, and today I want to bring you Black Velvet by Alannah Myles. Alright, this is a bluesy song, and while I'm totally not a blues singer, like I always say, you gotta respect the style, and I want to show you a few rules that apply to a song like this one right here. I just sang it yesterday when I was doing my gig, and I thought it'd be cool to actually talk about that because I've never done anything similar to this one. So while I'm not a blues pianist, I do my best. It's all about the vocals here. First of all, let's talk about blue notes. It's called blues, and there's such a thing called blue notes. So it's in this key here. I'm playing it in E flat minor. So you hear it's kind of a pentatonic scale. Pentatonic meaning it's 5 notes. And the cool thing here, it's really easy to accompany because E flat minor, which means basically it's all the black keys on the piano. However, if you have a piano handy or you have a piano app, you can even do it on the piano app. Just play all the black keys, and there you have the pentatonic. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it starts again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However, there are some semitones between a couple of those. So between the C sharp and the D sharp, that's those 2 black keys. So between those 2 black keys, there's one. And then between those, when there's a 3 keys, the 3 black keys, between the upper 2 ones, there's an A. So those 2, the D and the A, those are the 2 blue notes we're going to need here. So it's not so, but it's. Okay, so that is, if you know that, you're so good to go. If you have that in you. So let's do this. You can improvise. I am improvising the blue notes and the pentatonic scale. And then we have another chord. Same notes though. And the next chord. Same notes all the time. Even like this is pretty much a 3-chord song, but throughout the song it's pretty much that pentatonic scale that you're going to apply. Now the most important thing is that you don't go about it in a very stiff way, rigid way. You gotta bend the notes, so it's not. I can't even do it that way, but it's. So you kind of bend those notes that are the blue notes that are actually kind of dissonant. They don't even belong there really. They're the ones that you kind of need to lean into and then just draw it up to the one that it resolves into. I know that's not easy if you haven't really practiced that and you don't have it naturally, but knowing these things will really help you be in that style. So, okay, we haven't even done the song yet, but I wanted to say that just because it's such an important principle. You're going to hear what I do now. It's not very clean. It's always this this sliding from the blue note to the one that you actually mean. So it's like Mississippi. See, it's not very clean. It just kind of stays a little bit below, and it's much more bluesy than Mississippi in the middle of a dry spell. Jamie Rogers on the victrola high. It's too clean. It doesn't sound like blues anymore. Mississippi in the middle of a dry spell. Jimmy Rogers on the Victory up high. Mama's dancing with a baby on her shoulder. The sun is setting like molasses in the sky. The blackbird sang, knew how to move everything. Always wanting more, always wanting more. Kind of see how I'm dragging that up. Otherwise it'd be like, always wanting more. Doesn't sound as bluesy as always wanting more. It leave you longing for black velvet. Again, slide down. Black velvet in a little boy's smile. Black velvet in that slow southern style. A new religion that'll bring you to your knees. Just really bend that and just kind of really lean into that. To your knees. It's kind of a lot of passion in there, and it's kind of like you're sad. It's out like halfway crying. Bend you to your knees. Like velvet, if you please. Okay, then comes the second verse, and I'm not going to go over that because the principles here are very important. And then comes this middle part, and you're going to hear, again, that principle. Every word of every song that he sang was for you. Guitar solo. Ooh, in the flesh he was gone. It happened so soon. What could you do? And then comes the guitar solo, and the guitar is going to do the same thing. Pay attention to it. When you hear the original, listen to what the guitar does, and it's totally that principle of those blue notes and that pentatonic scale plus those blue notes, pretty much. And then comes the chorus again. Now, what would be really cool if you don't do it exactly like the original, because in blues you have tons of freedom as long as you adhere to those principles that I just talked about. And it would be cool if you do in a live version, especially if you do it kind of like a, not a whole band, but just a pianist or something like, or a guitarist. It would be really cool if you did more vocally. So the second time or the last time around you do the chorus, black velvet in that little boy's smile, black velvet in that slow southern style, a new religion that'll bring you to your knees, black velvet. And now you can do a cadenza. If you please. Okay, I'm not a blues pianist, totally not. Do you see what I'm saying? The principles, and it's so much fun. I love blues just because it's so much fun you can do. And usually there's not a lot of complicated chords just because it has this principle of this scale that is just all the time. So thank you so much for watching today. Don't forget to tune back in on Thursday for a Q&A video. Ask questions below any of my videos. I want to answer your questions. And if it's a question that I think applies to a lot of people, then I totally will answer it on one of my next Q&A videos. I want to help you and want to address the issues that you are having. You can also work with me. Jump over to freyasingingtips.com and you find a tab that says work with me. You check that out, and of course you can download the free audio program that I have on there. Well, thank you so much, and until next time, don't forget, always keep a song in your heart and always keep on singing. Bye.